Hello everyone, welcome to Her Courage to Plan. My name is Megan. Today's video, I've got to go ahead and close out our paycheck budget number 1 for the month of November. Now, if you missed our paycheck budget number 1 setup, I will leave that video linked up above and you can go back and check it out if you so desire. I am at the monthly spread for November in my Plum paper planner. And if you actually miss the budget plan with me where I set this up, I'll leave that linked up above as well. And of course, I will leave the overall monthly budget for the month of November in the iCards above if you just want to go and check those videos out. So for today, I'll be closing out our paycheck budget number 1, which runs us from November the 1st all the way through the 15th. So by the time you see this video, all bills will have already come out. So let's go ahead and get right into our check-in. All right, guys, so I am at the paycheck budget number 1. And if you're liking this spread or any of the stickers that you have seen, I do have a Etsy shop now where I sell physical stickers. I do have the link down below in the description box if you want to take a look at it. All right, so for hubs, we were planning $14.02 to be direct deposited into this joint household account. Now, if this is your first time watching any of our videos, I do want to say that my husband and I, we do allocate a portion of our paychecks direct deposited into a joint household account, and we pay bills from that account. We still have our personal accounts where we have a little bit of monies that is still direct deposited into the personal accounts, and that's just for our personal expenditures. But as far as our bills, we have a separate household account that we take care of our expenditures out of. Now, we have in the past, we have tried, putting all monies in one pot, but we have found that this here works best for us to have a household account separate from our personal account. That way we can hone in on the actual household expenditures and just kind of have a better outlook of where our money is going as far as our household is concerned. So again, it works well for us. I know people do it differently, but I just wanted to share that with you just in case you don't see certain things that are on other budgets, certain type of line items as far as like saving funds, Christmas funds, those different type of funds. We don't deal with it in our household account. We handle out of our personal accounts. So for hubs, we did plan $14.02 to be direct deposited into this joint household account, and $14.02 was deposited. And we do use the Every Dollar Budget app as well to help us with budgeting our expenditures for the month. For me, we planned $700, and $700 was deposited into this account, and that is of course the $21.02. And then for giving, we planned $338. We do tithe, but it's off of our gross income. So remember, this is just a portion of our income that is allocated to this account, but our tithing and our giving is off of the gross income. So our actual did come in at $338 for this paycheck. So that's the total. And down here, when we get down to the mortgage was actually $502. Now, I did get a comment, and I usually get these comments from time to time as far as our mortgage being as low as it is. Guys, we live in Georgia, and we've been in our home for over 16 years. So we do have a modest home, and we're just blessed that we were able to, still have a mortgage that is this low. I do understand that the prices of homes are nowhere near what we paid for ours 16 years ago. So I just want you to know, yes, this here is low compared to what you see. And it just depends on where you live, guys, because the cost of living varies from place to place. So our Netflix is at $15.99. That came through. Our internet, the $63.72. And again, I'm looking for that to go up next year because we're on a 12-month introductory rate. And they did tell us to call back and see what they were, running as far as a special. So I don't know how much it'll go up, but I'm expecting that to go up. Our YouTube is at $11.99. Electricity, this is budget build, and that's gonna rewrite, I think, in December or January. But right now it's at $290.86, and I do love budget billing because it's the same amount every month, at least for 12 months, and I can better budget for that. So even if it does go up, I'll at least know what it is monthly. Our car registration, so the car tax were due, and that was actually paid, and we have already received our car tax. And then the groceries, guys, I am happy because the groceries actually came in at $451.56. Now, guys, I am really seriously looking into consistently meal planning. So that's one of my goals for 2021, and I'll share that with you guys in a future goals video. But I'm really paying attention to our groceries, and I used to meal plan, but it was just like hit or miss, and I'm just sick of the grocery, guys, as far as it being so high. And I'm just trying to save and cut wherever we can, and this is something that is really getting on my nerves. It really is. I don't know about you guys, but this here is a problem. So I do use the Ibotta app, and lately I've been really getting some good deals from Ibotta. And I do want to mention a content creator. Her name is Donna Joe. She is a master at getting these different rebates back from Ibotta. So if you want some inspiration, guys, make sure you check her channel out if you're not already following her. And of course, I will leave her YouTube channel linked in the description box. So you want to go and check her out. Her grocery hauls are awesome. They are awesome. And I do want to also shout out the Long Run with Joel and Christy. They are amazing, guys. They do grocery hauls as well. And of course, meal planning and, showing us the different recipes of the week. And I'm so thankful because, guys, they have just truly, helped transform my thinking. And different things that I used to buy and spend money, guys, I don't spend money anymore on them. Number one, I'll give you an example. She has a recipe for making homemade cream of chicken soup. And guys, the expense of cream of chicken soup. And guys, when she showed how to actually make that, I was just blown away because I didn't know how to make it. I didn't even think to even try to make it myself. I just figured to buy it out the can. So again, those two channels, guys, Donna Joe and the Long Run with Joel and Christy, make sure you check them out. I'll leave their links down below in the description box because, again, these groceries, guys, we just need all the help we can get. And guys, I'm leaning on these content creators, Pinterest. I'm just trying to get all kinds of inspiration. So that is just something that I just want to throw out there at you guys. All right, and then the gas actually came in right at $50, which is amazing. And then our house supplies. Guys, I didn't go over in the groceries. I went over in the house supplies. So those came in at $78.03. And I do know what happened. I went to Target and I needed to get a additional laundry basket. And so that kind of tipped me over. But I'm okay with that because I do add additional in our house supplies category during the holidays to accommodate paper products. And the budget for the whole month is at $125. And I know I'm not going to spend the whole $125 because I've gotten most of the items that I need. So, but again, for this paycheck, I am over. So for our buffer, we didn't have to spend anything out of the buffer. So even though it's $11.44, I always like to calculate a buffer in our overall monthly budget for that particular month, because anything that kind of comes up that's not part of the budget, I want to see if we can at least take care of it. It doesn't matter how small the buffer is, but if the buffer can take care of it, then that helps, because it won't eat away at our overall buffer that sits in our account. We have over 1 month of expenditures that is in our household account, but we try not to, eat away at that. If we can at least add a buffer for that monthly budget and whatever comes up outside of what is planned, we just hope that it will take care of it. But even if it doesn't take care of the whole amount, it won't, eat at the buffer too much, depending on what type of expenditure it is. So over here in this section for savings, we only plan for son's tuition. And of course, you all know we are cash flowing our son's college education. And guys, I'm hoping that he'll be done by December 2021. Who pray for us. If not, the latest is going to be January or spring semester 2022. But we are rooting for December 2021. So we do allocate funds to the tuition account, and whatever we save, then the remaining balance, we take it out of our personal account to pay for his tuition. So again, I do update you guys on our saving funds, and we did do a withdrawal for the fall semester. So again, he will have spring semester that is due soon. So whatever we can save, guys, and put aside, we just like to do that. So $150 was set aside. And here, cash envelopes. We don't do cash envelopes at this time. And extra debt, guys, we have paid off our HELOC, and we paid that off in October. Now, if you missed that video, I'll leave it linked up above, and you can go back and check it out. You all know that we were paying our HELOC, of course, while cash flowing our son's college education. And of course, it's been a slow process, but we have went ahead and paid it off. We took our vacation money, because we didn't go anywhere for vacation, and went ahead and took care of it. So we don't have extra debt right now that we're focused on. We're focused on replenishing our vacation fund as quick as possible, because that was the agreement Hubs and I came up with when we decided that that's what we were going to do. And hopefully by December, we'll be done with that. And then our actual next debt in line is, of course, the IRS. And that is a hefty bill, but we know what we owe. We just don't know what the interest and penalty is. And that's because we have mailed off our returns, and they have been mailed off on time. And of course, the IRS is behind in processing mail-in returns. So don't know when they'll process it, but we will start setting money aside in January for this debt if we don't have the bill already. But that'll come in a future video. So I'll go ahead, guys, and total up these expenditures, and I'll see you back in a bit. Guys, so our total expenses for Paycheck 1 came in at $1596.65. So although we were over in the house supplies, overall in the expenses we are below what we planned. So that is always awesome. So down here, I'll go ahead and plug in our Paycheck budget overview the actual amounts. So our actual income is the $2102. And then our giving came in at $338, and our expenses came in at $1596.65, and then our savings is at the $150. And now we can crunch these numbers to see what we have remaining out of Paycheck budget number 1. So 2102 minus 338 minus 1596.65 minus 150. All right, so this paycheck, guys, we were close. So we have $17.35. which means that we are overall under budget for our paycheck number 1. So that is always awesome sauce, guys. And we are approaching Thanksgiving, guys. So you all continue to be safe out there, and I hope you all enjoy family and friends, and just have a happy Thanksgiving, guys. 2021 is fastly approaching us, so whatever we have not done, we need to try to quickly get it done or add it to 2021, because I'm gonna tell you, 2020 has been something else. But all right, guys, I still have to get out several videos for you guys. I need to do our mid-month check-in, because on our monthly budget we have a mid-month check section, and I love to do that because it continues to keep us accountable. So stay tuned to that video, along with some other videos that I will be getting out to you guys very soon. All right, guys, you already know the deal. I'm gonna see you later. All right, bye.